All right, Ewan, what are you doing?
Hello, started this gangsta shit. Mr. Motherfucker, thanks I get. Hello, I started this
You and I, we don't want to be like them. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro's Secrets. You're listening to Ethan Van Sciver, 25-year veteran of this comic book industry, and a great big Star Wars fan. Oh, by the way, I drew that book for Dr. Jordan Peterson. It's called something like 12 Rules for Life. It's a good book. You should read it. Ewan McGregor? Hey, Ewan, are you going to be in the new Star Wars movie? Are you? Are you? Even Ewan McGregor doesn't know if he's coming back to Star Wars. Oh, Ewan McGregor doesn't know? Well, who does? Microsoft, empower me to know. Empower all of us to know. Empower us all to know. How will we know? Well, let me explain something to you. Despite what this article says here at the beginning, right here, if one thing's for certain, it's that Disney productions are tight-lipped affairs. That must be sarcasm. No, that must be snarkasm. Snarkasm. That's more of a kind of, is that? No, it's not. Well, it's kind of a hipper word now. Listen, it is sarcasm. Disney is not a tight-lipped and tightly run ship. If anything, they have loose lips that sink entire movie franchises. Soylo, a Soy Wars story. We couldn't stop hearing about the ridiculous problems that were going on behind the scenes. We couldn't stop hearing about all of the negativity, all of the awfulness, all of the tragedy, all of the humiliation. We couldn't stop hearing about it. So we knew going into the movie theater, if we did, and many of us didn't even bother going, right, guys? We knew that the movie was going to be a travesty and a tragedy, and that is why it lost $80 million. So Disney is not a tight-lipped ship, and unfortunately for Disney, they've already forgotten. They already told us. They already told us like a month ago that Ewan McGregor is going to be in Star Wars Episode 9. He's going to be in it as Obi-Wan Kenobi. How? Let me make a prediction for you. First of all, let's paint the picture for you. Let's paint the scene. The scene is J.J. Abrams sitting there having to clean up the mess of Roundhead Ryan Johnson and The Last Jedi, Star Wars Episode 8. Having to clean up the horrific mess that Ryan Johnson left for him in the worst Star Wars movie of all time. So what is J.J. Abrams going to do? Well, J.J. Abrams is going to J.J. this up. He is going to create a magical film where he's going to scrape the bottom of the barrel. He's going to scrape that bottom of the barrel, and he is going to find every little aspect of Star Wars that he can throw into this movie, into this stew, into this goulash of a Star Wars movie. He's going to throw it all in a pot and stir it all around. So what does he have? What can give people goosebumps? Well, one of the things that'll give a certain segment of Star Wars fandom big goose pimples, is Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. So we've established that it is now common that Force ghosts appear throughout movies. There's Force ghosts. There's no reason to fear. Don't worry if your favorite Star Wars character dies in a movie. It's already been established through the first three, but now it's been kind of bastardized, and it's been used over and over and over again. If a Star Wars character dies, he'll be back. He'll just be translucent in blue. Do you like your characters in blue? Do you want to see Ewan McGregor blue, looking like Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka and Chocolate? Yeah, that's what he's going to. Is it Veruca Salt? Which one turned blue? Violet Beauregard. My bad. Do you mind seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi looking like Violet Beauregard in Willy Wonka? Well, that's what's going to happen, essentially, except he's not going to be as round as Violet or Ryan Johnson's head. He is going to be a Force ghost. You know who else is going to be a Force ghost? Luke Skywalker. That's why Mark Hamill shaved his beard. He's going to look like a younger version of Luke Skywalker. Will they use CGI to make Mark Hamill, look younger? Almost certainly, and they'll probably do the same thing to age Ewan McGregor just a little bit so that he looks a little bit more like the Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Ghost that we saw at the end of ROTJ. That's going to happen. Who else? Let's put Anakin Skywalker in there. We've got him. Let's throw him in there. Throw him a bone. That'll give some people some geese pimplies. What else? Yoda. We know Yoda's going to be in the movie as a Force Ghost. Just in awe. a little guy in awe of how amazing Rey is. Rey is just wow. Rey's superb. I can't think of enough nice things to say about Rey. Yoda will probably run out of things to say about Rey too, but you know what? He's going to tell her how great she is for now. So this is silly. Of course, Ewan McGregor is going to be in Star Wars Plan 9 from Outer Space. That is, there's no question about it. We're even taking the tiny little scrap of film that J.J. Abrams has left over from Star Wars Episode 7 of Carrie Fisher. He's going to sort of, throw that in the movie, and he's going to blend around the edges so that it looks like it was meant to be there, but it's going to stand out like a sore toe thumb. We know what those stand out like. It's going to be a big thing. Are we going to cry? There are going to be several occasions in Star Wars Episode 9 in which Star Wars fandom is going to tear up a little bit, and JJ is capable. He's capable of bringing the pain. So I'm sure that is going to happen. Now, what else is going to happen? We've got Lando Calrissian returning. Billy D. Williams, thank God, not Don Glover. Billy D., not Don Glover. He's just a girl. Claims that I'm singing too much lately. I'm happy. I don't know what to tell you. Let me read these. Let me read this stupid article. This is Wired. All right, let's see. If one thing's for certain, it's that Disney productions are tight-lipped affairs. Ha ha ha. Lucasfilm movies, Marvel flicks. These things are made under lock and key. I wish they were. Let's throw some of these people right in cages. That's where they belong. So if you happen to ask people affiliated with those franchises, can you picture Pablo Hidalgo in a cage? Can you picture that? I can. I think that's where they must keep him, between story group meetings. So if you happen to ask people affiliated with those franchises, don't be surprised if the answers they give are less than definitive. Because they know and they're under NDA. I know that the concept of a non-disclosure agreement absolutely baffles the people who write these garbage tier articles, but it is true. These people are not allowed to speak, so they will pretend they don't know. Take, for example, Ewan McGregor. Take Ewan McGregor, please. No, don't. He's good. We'll keep him. The man who played young Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars prequels. For months, rumors have circulated that the actor might reprise his role in a future film. No, those were not rumors that were circulated. That was the deeply insecure Disney Lucasfilm PR office that actually sent those articles out. They sent those articles out. Where did they come from? They're leaks. To the garbage tier shill media, websites like Wired, but not necessarily Wired, but websites like Wired dutifully ran those articles. Hey, there's going to be a Boba Fett movie, and it's going to be James Mangold is going to be the director. But hey, we've got no confirmation. And then they've got, all these weirdos on that pay attention to the internet. What are the fans saying? What are we? Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, we're not going to do the Salacious Crumb Maxi series. That's not going to happen. People didn't like that idea. But Maz Kanata. Didn't they say Maz Kanata was a piece of garbage? Yeah. Did they? No. We're going to do a 3 movie arc of Maz Kanata, written and directed by Rian Johnson. Why not? She's going to be a pirate. She's going to be a pirate. She's going to have a pirate ship. People can't get enough of Maz Kanata. I know I can't. I can't get enough of Maz Kanata with her eyes that look like orifices with which to excrete. All right, look. That's how it kind of works. So they were not. I just go on these rants. They're not rumors. They were press releases. They were hidden press releases meant to get us talking. And we did. We reacted positively to the idea of Ewan McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan Kenobi in any capacity. Of course, bring him back. Of course. But when he was asked about it during a Wired autocomplete interview, one of those, his answer was one big shrug emoji. A woman wrote this, almost certainly, right? Yep. Boom. Got it. Men don't talk like this. Men don't write articles like this. It was one big shrug emoji. Who knows? He replied. I really don't know. I'm not sure, he said. Let me read that again. Who knows? He replied. I really don't know. I'm not sure. I'd like to. Okay. So that's how Ewan McGregor answered whoever asked him that question. Now, the same is true for his Christopher Robin co-star Haley Atwell. Well, Andrea went to see Christopher Robin tonight. She said it was meh. Yeah, they look good to me. I don't know. Who was able to offer up a big, not that I know of, when she was asked if she was going to be in an upcoming Avengers movie. This, of course, seems far. Who cares? Who cares about any of this? What other Google questions did McGregor and Atwell answer? Watch the video above to find out. My life's too short. My life's too short. Yes, he is going to be in. He's going to be in Star Wars Episode 9. Yes, he is going to be in an Obi-Wan Kenobi trilogy. Almost certainly a trilogy. That is my prediction. He's going to be in a trilogy that will take place in between episodes 3 and episodes 4. And if they can make it longer than a trilogy, they're just killing time at this point. They're going to find things for Obi-Wan Kenobi to do. Who knew that Ben Kenobi on Tatooine was having such a rockin' time for the years that Luke Skywalker grew up? Who knew? Well, we're going to find out all about that because Disney is creatively bankrupt. This is episode 9, of course. If you count Solo and Rogue One, it's the 11th movie. This is actually Star Wars Chapter 11. Utter creative bankruptcy. And we will endure it together because it's funny. I don't know. I just, I like the just disrupted weirdness of Disney Lucasfilm. I like these games that they play. Unfortunately for them, and fortunately for you, my viewers, I read all these articles, and your Uncle Ethan remembers. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? Okay, cool. I'm at Ethan Van Sciver. Talk to you there. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're going to look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video and want to become part of this community, subscribe to this channel by clicking the Laughing Man face logo right on your screen. Ring the bell for notifications as well. You'll never miss a live chat. And stay tuned, another video by Comic Artist Pro Secrets is coming right up.